On a quiet Thursday morning, May 12, 2022, the Shehu Shagari College of Education in Sokoto woke up like any other school day. Students prepared for lecture, hostel blocks buzzed with early morning chatter, the sun rose without the warning of the horror to come, but within hours, the school grounds would transform into a violent scene of fear, fire, and death. A young woman, Deborah Yakubu, would lose her life in one of Nigeria's most disturbing cases of mob justice. Deborah Samuel Yakubu was a 200-level home economics student. Friends described her as calm, outspoken, hardworking, deeply committed to her faith. She lived in the school hostel and attended classes like every other student. But a small disagreement, a single moment in a WhatsApp group would change everything. The school had a course WhatsApp group used by lecturers and students to share assignments. One morning, the group became noisy with unrelated religious messages. Announcements were getting buried. Deborah, frustrated, typed a short voice note asking the group to stop posting irrelevant things. Some students felt insulted, some claimed she had disrespected their faith, others misinterpreted her tone. Then, someone in the group wrote the dangerous word, blasphemy. A spark has been lit. Within minutes, the rumor spread beyond the group chat. Hostel buzzed with tension. Some students began gathering voice throws. Accusation grew louder. Deborah, alarmed, reached out to her classmates. She insisted she meant no harm, but the rumor has already become a wildfire the school could not contain. She was moved to the school security office for safety, but the crowd outside grew larger, angrier, and uncontrollable. As war spread across campus, hundreds of students and outsiders stormed the school gates. They chanted, they demanded, they pounded on the school security office door. Deborah, inside, was terrified. She reportedly pleaded with the officers to call her parents. She begged for help. She prayed. The mob kept growing. The atmosphere turned darker. Phones came out. Voices rose, and the crowd became hostile. The security officers were outnumbered. Then, the door was forced open. The mob dragged Deborah out of the room. She screamed. She tried to explain, but the crowd was deaf to her voice. Video recordings later revealed the brutality. She was beaten with sticks, stoned, kicked, surrounded by hundreds. Some in the crowd filmed, some laughed, some encouraged the attackers. The scene became a horrific spectacle, one fueled by rage, misinterpretation, and a dangerous group psychology and philosophy. As the beating intensified, someone poured petrol. The mob set her on fire. Within minutes, Deborah was gone. The video hit social media almost instantly. Nigeria stunned. Leaders, activists, religious groups, and ordinary citizens condemned the killing. Protests erupt in major cities. Her name, Deborah Yakubu, became a national cry for justice. The international community reacted. Nigeria's image became under intense scrutiny. Authorities identified several suspects through video footage. Arrests were made, some students were spared, but many in the mob escaped into the crowd, blending back into the city. Deborah's family mourned quietly. Her father said he had no strength to pursue revenge. He wanted justice and peace. The school was shut down. Security increased. National debate about blasphemy laws, mob violence and behaviors, religious intolerance intensified. Deborah's death is more than a tragic story. It is a lesson about the dangers of rumors, the power of group psychology and philosophy, and how quickly human beings can lose their humanity in the name of anger or God. Her story reminds us that justice cannot be delivered by mob, human life cannot be taken without truth, and silence in the face of violence is complicity. Deborah's name now stands as a symbol, a warning of what happens when emotion replaces reasoning and when a community chooses violence over dialogue. May her memory never be erased.